Harassment, vandalism, assaults, and even Zoom meetings and services being disrupted by graphic and racist messages. Anti-Semitism has been on the rise in America, and the Sunshine State is seeing a surge in incidents. Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Ryan Hughes zeroes in on South Florida and the rising costs of security.
From Boca Raton to Tequesta, Palm Beach County is home to the most Jewish Americans in South Florida, and the population is increasing rapidly.
We're seeing a strong Jewish community growing in Boynton, Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter.
But according to the Anti-Defamation League, Florida is now also home to the fourth most anti-Semitic incidents in the United States.
We went out to investigate, and it wasn't just one, but it was many and multiple.
Earlier this year, Rabbi Andrew Rosenkranz says swastikas were found drawn on windows of this vacant restaurant in Wellington around the corner from his synagogue, Temple Bet Torah.
When you see a symbol like that and you're a member of a community that it's directed towards, you know that there are people out there who hate you.
The ADL just released its audit of anti-Semitic incidents, which says Florida saw a 40% increase in 2020 compared to 2019. And the ADL's heat map shows most of the incidents happening in South Florida.
But in the last 3 years, we have seen the highest numbers of anti-Semitic incidents targeting the Jewish community since we started recording the audit in 1979.
Yael Hirschfield is the interim regional director of the ADL's Florida office. She says the lockdown at the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic did not prevent the hate, and those who peddle it started infiltrating new spaces.
So, for example, Shabbat services at synagogues that were being held over Zoom, and we learned this new term now, Zoom bombing, were being infiltrated by haters.
A new Pew Research Center report released this month not only shows a rise in anti-Semitism, it also says more than half of Jewish Americans feel less safe than 5 years ago.
And now Jewish institutions and synagogues are making upgrades and spending a significant amount of money on security.
Over the past 2 years, we have brought in about $700,000 in federal funding to go to about a dozen or so different Jewish institutions to support things like panic buttons, cameras on the outside.
The Jewish Federation of Palm Beach County tells WPTV 5 years ago security spending was minimal. But now it's working with the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, FEMA, and local law enforcement to ensure everyone's safety, while also investing in education to combat anti-Semitism.
Over $600,000 is being spent on an annual basis to help support the community advocacy and educational needs in our community.
And at Temple Bet Torah,
this is our memorial wall.
Rabbi Rosenkranz says hate is a learned trait. He teaches love and tolerance, and although it's a strain on the budget, he says he cannot afford not to also focus on security.
We now have the ritual of a bar mitzvah, we have the ritual of a wedding ceremony, the Jewish ritual of a funeral. Now we have the ritual of security.
In Palm Beach County, Ryan Hughes, WPTV News Channel 5.